reviewing 4 random albums too. So I recorded just the first part and it ended up being less than 4 minutes long. Maybe I could have included all of these albums in a single video, but whatever. Let's go into this amazing review of all of these amazing albums. Transcendence into the Peripheral and Dusk. Well, by Disembowelment. For some reason, I just decided to not put the name of the band in the script. That's amazing, but yeah, that's the album. Transcendence into the Peripheral and Dusk by Disembowelment. This album is very crazy. I see it as a funeral doom album, but it does have that death doom sound as well. The songs are deep and slow, and I find them very depressing, which I absolutely love. This version I am considering is both the album, Transcendence into the Peripheral, along with the Dusk EP, which has some more unique songs but also repeated ones. I prefer the album material. Some of my favorite songs are from it as well. My favorite songs are The Tree of Life and Death, Your Prophetic Throne of Ivory, Night Side of Eden, which is the best song by the way and the most beautiful one, and Burial at Ornans. The other songs are really good as well, but these stand out for me. If you're searching for that gothic, depressing sound, listen to this album. Hollow by Hauntologist. Alright, so this was totally unexpected, but I fell in love with this album. It came out very recently, this year even, and I am already a big fan of this Polish band based in Krakow. They are a duo, I believe. So this album artwork represents the music really well. This album has a similar sound to Utterverse by Intig, an atmospheric black metal album, but there are some post-punk elements to it. I found those moments very similar to Mocha Doma's sound. All the songs are really good, Ozymandian, Golan, Autotomy, but the ones I feel are far more interesting than the rest are Waves of Concrete, Hollow, and Karkroko, or Charkroko, if you're an Esperantotist, or Esperantist. Yeah, Esperantist is more correct. So yeah, Charkroko. Those more different experimental tracks are my favorite ones. If you want to feel depressed and enjoy this modern black metal sound keen to Intig, I highly recommend you to listen to this album. Flower Torania by Zio. We're going over the place with the genres, aren't we? So this is another amazing album that I totally love. Flower Torania is a progressive rock album with a very pop and accessible sound. In a good way, I mean it, and such a memorable album this is. The cover artwork is not my favorite, but the music itself makes up for it. Songs that I love are Ride Along, X-Ray, an amazing track by the way, Wings Inside, Straight Up from the Underneath, my favorite song of this album. There's also Jupiter Irwin's Opera, or Irvin's Opera if you're Deutsch, Ma Petite History. Sorry, I don't speak French. Sorry, brother. Interstellar List, and the title track and closer track, which is Flower Torania. The instruments sound so good, and there's many beautiful vocal harmonization in this album, such as Straight Up from Underneath, and all of the songs are unique, so there's not a single boring song. And if you're interested in some modern progressive rock, I would highly recommend this one. Go listen to it. It has so few listens on Spotify, it makes me sad, but it's a really good album. And from what I've seen, this band also released a new album, so yeah, listen to that one as well. I haven't, but yeah, go listen to that one. The Mandrake Project by Bruce Dickinson. Alright, so there's a friend that have been bugging me to listen to this album, so here's my review of it. This album sounds a lot like an Iron Maiden work. From what I've read, normally Bruce's music doesn't sound at all like Iron Maiden, but this one does, so that's great because I love Maiden sound. Some of the music that I love the most are Afterglow of Ragnarok, Many Doors to Hell, Fingers in the Wounds, and my favorite song is Eternity Has Failed, which is a callback to an Iron Maiden song, If Eternity Should Fail, and I really like what Bruce did connecting those two songs. Overall, all the songs have the same quality. I wouldn't say that there are any bad songs in this release. The album cover is also not memorable at all, at least for me. So that's the Mandrake project. What did you think about this release? So part 2 of this review for random albums is finished. Yeah, it ended up being very short. Alright, I'll see you at the end if I record enough content. Well, you wouldn't even be hearing this if I unite all of these parts into a single video, but it would be fun to release a bunch of short videos. Well, whatever. If you enjoyed, subscribe and all of that fun games. I'm trying something different by just literally reading a script, so I hope you enjoy this. Until the next part.